Since starting my fitness journey last year, I get asked all the time how I manage to hit 15 to 20K steps per day, every day. I didn't realize this was a lot until many people tell me that they are struggling to hit 10K steps a day. And then I tell them I do all this without actually leaving the house, without touching grass. And then that's when they say, okay, Raj, drop the sauce. How are you doing it? Yesterday, I convinced an employee at the local nutrition store I go to follow my walking strategy. But today, I'm going to show you exactly what I do and I want you to copy it. But real quick, my name is Raj. In 2018, I had a spiritual awakening. I spent 2024 in jail, and now I dedicate my life to helping others using the knowledge and experience I've gained along the way. So the whole strategy starts with one thing, getting a walking pad. You have to get a walking pad. They're inexpensive for the value that they give you. Between $100 to $200 is not much if you're actually using it. It's just insane value because you got people paying for gym memberships that they don't even use. This is just a one-time purchase. I felt useless for the first 6 months after coming home from jail because I wasn't active, but getting a walking pad changed everything for me. A couple tips for using a walking pad. Tip 1, the walking pad stays out and plugged in just so you have easy access to it and can use it anytime. Imagine having to take it out, unfold it, plug it in, having to do all this setup. Nah, man, we're aiming for convenience. Just have it out, make sure it's ready, and you can just go to it whenever you need it. The next tip is to use the walking pad during brain dead activities. Like, let's say you're watching a YouTube video, podcast, phone call, checking emails or DMs. Those are all activities where you don't need to put 100% of your focus on the task. So you can actually get the benefit of walking, getting your steps in while being productive. The next tip, tip 3, don't chase steps, chase time blocks. Decide how long you're going to walk for and commit to it. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. The steps will add up automatically. Do not focus on the steps. Focus on actual movement. Tip number 4, go slow. This is not a sprint. You can go between 1.5 to 2.5 miles an hour and you'll be solid. Consistency is all that matters. Low speeds mean that I can walk longer and stay consistent. Tip 5, walk in socks or barefoot. So this throws a lot of people off, but I actually attribute this to a lot of the benefits and the endurance I get from walking, because think of it this way. Everyone is used to walking with cushion. No one is walking a couple miles a day barefoot. So imagine if you start walking a couple miles every day with no padding, no cushion, that's going to strengthen everything below the knees, muscles, bones, ligaments, tendons. All of that is going to get strengthened because there's no cushion. When your feet are hitting the ground, there's a lot of impact. That impact when your feet hits the ground creates damage and stress to the lower part of your body. Most people don't have a tolerance to that stress. So this is a huge tip, is actually try to walk barefoot or with socks. For me, I'm a big guy and the walking pad is small. If I try to put on my shoes and walk, I might trip and fall over. That's why I started doing it, but then I started getting crazy benefits from actually doing it every day, miles, consistently. So I encourage you to try this out, do more walking, more cardio without any shoes or cushioning. The benefits are huge, but most people are too scared to try. Tip 6, the next tip. This one is a non-negotiable for me. I always make sure to get 15 to 20 minutes of walking in within the first hour of waking up. So early exercise creates growth factors in the brain. So if you want to boost your brain activity, your brain functioning, just get a little bit of exercise in early in the morning. So this is a non-negotiable for me. If I'm feeling hungry, but I don't want to eat because I'm fasting or whatever, I'm just waiting for a meal later in the day, I get on the walking pad. It takes care of my hunger. If I ate, or if I feel like I need to digest my food a little faster, I'll get on the walking pad. The walking pad got the answer for everything, man. Another tip is to walk as regulation. You're feeling tired, anxious, stressed, just get on that walking pad and start walking. Just focus on being a little bit more active and consistent. Don't actually track the steps because you're going to get them regardless if you're doing the movement. If I want to change the mood or the environment in my head, just hop on the walking pad. I don't aim to get 15 to 20K steps in per day. In my situation, it helps that I live in a larger house and my room is on the top floor. My walking pad is in a different room. I purposely have a smaller water bottle, so I have to make more trips to the kitchen. All my herbal business stuff is in the room next to the kitchen, so I have to go down there if I want to work on any of that. And if I want to record my content, I have to go downstairs into the basement. Today's actually nice, so I wanted to record the video and see how it is. It's beautiful today. Even if your house isn't like mine, don't force yourself in your room. Create movement, switch up what you can in your environment. So if you don't have a walking pad, what works is different rooms, smaller water bottle, different work areas around the house. So I'm getting in my movement and steps. Even if I don't use the walking pad for a day, I'm still going to get over 10K steps without stepping outside because consistency, man. I had to start very slow with 5 minutes a day on the walking pad. But now we get in 20K steps in a day without even trying, without counting. It's about having consistency, creating that baseline, and then raising that baseline when you're ready and you have a new higher standard for your consistency. And you keep on raising that baseline whenever you can. I do hope this video was helpful, and nothing starts if you don't get that walking pad. It's worth the investment. It's inexpensive for the value you're getting. And even if you can't get the walking pad, follow the other tips I shared in this video to get more movement without actually leaving your house.